what he told me. Turn your magic on. To me he'd say, everything you want is a dream away. Under this pressure, under this weight, we are diamonds. I feel my heart beating. I feel my heart beneath my skin. I feel my heart beating. Oh, you make me feel like I'm alive again. Hey, oh, you make me feel like I'm that I can't go on, not in this way. I'm a dream and die by light of day. Gonna hold up half the sky and say, only I hold me. I feel my heart beating. I feel my heart beneath my skin. I feel my heart beating. Oh, you make me feel like I'm alive again. Like I'm alive again. I feel my heart beating. I feel my heart beneath my skin. I feel my heart.
We in here? Are we in here? Yeah, we're in here. Okay, cool. What's up, guys? I'm doing a short little stream today. Nothing too crazy, nothing too long, just a few games. A couple games, actually. Bit of a hectic day today. So, you know, we're just gonna just unwind a little bit, play a little Fortnite, just chill. Nothing too crazy up in here, you know? How's your guys' day going? Hope it's going good. Man. Huh. You know, with 2020 going on, it's more important than ever to just stay positive. Be on a positive hype, vibe, and shit. Don't let people bring you down. You know? Anyways. Overall, it's a good day. We've got our health, money in our pocket, food in our refrigerator, and the loved ones that we care about are around. Can't complain about too much, you know? Got H2O right behind me. You hear that? I hear that. That's a train. In case y'all wondering. Beep beep. I live train tracks. In case you need to go anywhere. Hear planes, live in an airport. Okay? Don't judge. I'm just messing. Alright. It's time to get in. Let's get some games going. Alright, Slurpee it is. Who's blowing up the messenger? Alright. Anybody else coming here? It's not a bad mix actually. Llama. I like it actually. Kind of just, I didn't think of it. Sweet. Hear the shouties going off. We ain't got one. So we just gotta work what we got. And let's be working with it. Okay. Okay. We got some chug splashes in here too. Okay. Look, man. Is it really gonna kill you to give me a freaking shouty? As they would say? A shotty? Really gonna hurt you that much? Because it is, I understand. But I don't think it is. I don't see why I don't get it. Oh shit. Hold on guys, gotta end the stream here real quick. Okay. Hello?
Hello?
Hey, what's going on?
Hello?
Yeah, what's up, friend?
Oh. Have you spoken to Scott?
Yeah, I talked to him, yeah.
What's happening?
Shit. So do you have you heard some of the updates that have been going on?
No, not since I think this morning.
Oh, okay. So, whatchamacallit? Let's see. What?
For the threatenings and stuff, I heard that part.
Oh, okay. Gotcha. So yeah, Scott didn't know really what to do. He wanted to first kind of talk to the therapist. I was telling him, because to kind of get an idea of what's going on. That only feeling you can listen to her. Moderate there. Again. Find a new fire. You feel no. Don't press charges. Report it. Smell. Taste You never know what she might do something. Who knows that? So clearly she's crazy, you know that much. I mean, honestly though, like, let's also remember too, Scott. She's done this before. Really think she's trying to scare you and trying to scare your family. I'm not saying that. I'm not saying don't. Obviously, you can't. But I don't know if you remember, Jeff. I told you. Before, like 2 years back ago, Vince X was in the picture. Came back into the picture. She went to go be with him. The boyfriend said that he was gonna look for Scott and possibly him. And I don't know if I told you that, sure, but she's made, but then supposedly she said, I had to know stuff, I had to talk to him, I had to calm him down. I didn't want to hurt you. Back then, I remember I told Scott, hey, because that was the first time that I had seen him get threatened like that, so I was like, dude, just watch your back, don't go into sketchy places, don't be alone at night, don't be in crowds, go in places, all those things. At the same time, you can't fucking hide yourself in your room, out, you know? So I gotta have a life and take care of it. So I told Scott, remember, she's done this before. Really, and I really hope and I do think that she's trying to get a rise at it. We'll see. Time will tell, like I said. Definitely, when we were all talking, like, yeah, like, place your board on, put up some cameras. House can, here and there, already have cameras. Connect them. She doesn't, she only knows where Scott lives. She doesn't know where you live. And then just tell everybody to be vigilant. You should always just kind of be surrounding around you. Oh, you should always do that anyways. Got anything like suspicious, don't just brush it off. Caution. Well, I see if you guys want to decide to tell your mom about this. Maybe it's better not to tell her, but again, I think it's a scare tactic. Why bring your mom into it just only to stress her out? Unless we think it's actually serious. And of course, she feels like crap and sorry, and they got to this point, you've got you all in kind of way. As far as question. Probably, we tried calling you actually, about like half an hour ago. I think, yeah, we're trying to do like a group. Well, that was it right there. That was it right there. Is better. like it could be, it's not the best. I think like because like I was there when you were talking in the afternoon. Called. I guess be a moderator in some way. She, you know, she was pissed. I was just telling them. Everybody's trying to bring up their own things, like not always plays the victim, and you always like do this, like where you know, just like playing the victim, and then you know he's saying that she don't respect him, and like a lot of pretty much a lot with respect to both of them, it was bullshit. What I mean by bullshit is you got somebody here that kind of essentially let your family and all your energy focus on that. Never stuff you guys got. I understand you guys got your personal issues with each other. You may think she doesn't respect you, and you may think that he always tries to be the victim and blame you, and you may think that you're the golden child, and you think she's the golden child, and you think that you're like the one that always gets blamed for everything. But that to me, everything that's bull, because like you guys could be doing all that stuff and have family, focusing your energy on everything else you guys talk about it another day. Guys have had chances, as will have. And eventually, like I said, after it took them a couple minutes, but they calmed down. They started. Hey, obviously. End of the day, I was like, your sister, to you at one point thought that. People that don't care about people don't love them. You didn't give a damn about it. Girl. I'm gonna have this. Okay, all we care about is mom. I'm okay? That would have been a conversation. Actually, conversation. Need it. And then I got this. So yeah, long story. Could be better. But they're okay. Oh yeah. Yeah. And I think a lot of what we were doing, we were just trying to get calm down. I saw it twice. First when she called me and she more of it. Power talk. So that's why I'm worried about your mom. I don't know, like, tell your mom maybe a similar reaction. We saw her. I don't know. Because apparently she left like the So Scott, like, why don't you let me allow your browser to? Why don't you let it listen? You can get a better idea. So, like I said, I really believe she's just trying to scare you. Because in most cases, that's what people do. Like, if anything hurts you, tries out of you, actually want to act on it. But yeah, we just hear this. He said he was gonna call us. But as far as you, like I said, you're fine. Good thing that I was on your side. I'm just worried about my mom. My mom's fine too. Yeah. We're gonna, and I was gonna ask him, what more can we do? Make up the shit. Content. I would even suggest if she knows your phone number too. Yes, yeah. I would change number too. But off it. I know you're not gonna pick up, but you know what I mean? The fact that she imagine. Yeah. You know, and maybe Law might learn Fortnite because he's gonna tell you something. Good things about him. Why he's like this. He's gonna clue it. I think he's gonna clue in Law. I guess in that voice note, she calls on Scott a lot. You know, so it's tough. You know, like, you're right. Like, I do feel that way. Like, when, because I saw, this was the first time I actually saw her and him interacting. Because if I was a fun, I actually got to see it. Now I see where you're coming. I see her view and I see. You nailed it right on the head. And it's similar to me, Claire. I could tell Clarissa something, she'll interpret. Really it feels almost sometimes like I feel like we're talking to each other. Maybe that's kind of like a dynamic they kind of sort of and that because he's trying to explain it to her, she sees it from part of her. Yeah, like she was saying that and I was trying to tell him like, well, that's not fair. You have to fix this. You did this, like you should have known better. I'm like, look, like he made a mistake. It's not like he was trying to intentionally push you far. It's a mistake almost anybody can make. Think about it. You get in a relationship. She's like, but he should have known already the first time. He should have known. But think about it. When you get involved with somebody, you don't get involved with somebody. That goes against your principles. One of your principles. Family. Love your someone is gonna hurt that. Fortunately, that's case he got hit. With this you thought somebody wouldn't do something? You thought they wouldn't hurt your family anything? Even if it's mental. How could he have seen it? I think that's a thing. Not excellent. She was still pissed, honestly. Kind of like, stop there. Oh yeah, I told them, yeah. Everyone has their own way, right, Jasmine? Maybe you would do that, right? You probably would do that. I wouldn't either. I told them like everybody here. You're left-handed, I'm right. You like the food, I may like the different. That is, we all do it because we think. Scott, it works that way. He thought it worked. And that's what I told that. I'm with you there. I don't disagree with when people fall in love and make mistakes. In this case, he had to stick out there. Probably granted, I probably wouldn't have stuck around that long either, but people born at different rates. But I'm with you, but I am with you. Wow, I wouldn't have like that. Who am I to tell them that to not do it? Don't ask me. First of all, I didn't know he was gonna do it. I would have probably said not do it, but at the end of the day, he's a grown man. He makes his own decision. You're a grown woman. You make your own decision. I didn't know until after. It was after the post, so he pretty much did it, and minutes later, when I was finding out what was going on, he was doing it all in one motion, and I put it on Facebook. And the threats actually, I heard about it, talking about the threats. And she got it. But without confirming with me. Okay, okay. That's your brother. Understanding what you said. Like I said, he's got a lot of, like I said, a lot of stuff. He's opened up to me about a lot of demons. I mean, not demons, more so things that happen. You need to hear. It's not in my apparently there's more. Something else. I know about that. It's something new for me. I don't know. Something else. Tell me not forcing you to tell me. All of them like, tell me when I know. Feel like you want to say that, whatever you say. You don't do it in private. But then, like I said, in all those, that's part of the message too that she also. That's really messed up. Like I said, you could probably call up soon again. I hope there's some news. After this. I know it's tough for you as well. You know, yeah, be a pillar. You guys, like I said, you guys all love and care. You guys all show it. Ready? Let's see. But like I said, if you want to reach out to me, oh no, you said something? Oh, okay, gotcha, good. Yeah. I'll talk to you soon. We'll play some later. Hello?
Yeah.
Oh shit, perfect time. Dude, you're like on point with all your timings today.
I deleted everything on trails of me on the internet.
I just got off the phone with Jasmine.
I deleted everything.
Okay, good.
My YouTube's all done.
Cool.
Well, I left that one video.
That's okay. I think you're okay with leaving that one. It's a lot of time and effort put into that video.
I got rid of all the streams. I got rid of all the timestamps. I got rid of my Facebook. I got rid of Instagram. I got rid of Pinterest. My Twitter. I got rid of all of that. And then I'm going to change my number in 2 weeks. And then I have to kind of change it back in case I need the password again. I need to change my number in all those apps.
Are you going to rebrand? Or are you going to keep laughing out loud?
Rebrand.
Rebrand, okay.
Tongue low.
I love it.
Hung low.
Wow.
Hung low.
Nice.
Leslie Worthington, you know.
Nice. I was just bringing up Jasmine to speed on everything. And she was just wondering how you're doing. She's gonna reach out to you.
That's what a sister does.
Yeah. I was telling she also said that like it's tough because
She's been there.
she knows that
Feeling.
La doesn't say things the way you do, and it's just tough to kind of be a because she loves both of you guys,
I talked to Khan too. I told him, look, dude, I never meant to bring family. It's like, I don't know about the support staff. Like when my dog told me, like, broke down the whole story to him. I'm like, you want to hear the voicemail? This is what has happened to me. This is what I told her. and he was tearing up listening to it. Found out my past. Just
Are you ready to hear it again or no?
play it. Let me download from my email. You can actually save emails. I mean, voicemails. I saved it. I didn't know you could do that.
On emails?
Dude, voicemails from Apple.
Huh.
He trapped himself by leaving that voicemail. Dude, you sent it as the M4A file, bro.
Nice. Okay.
So I'm going to look and see how this file is. I haven't checked my Gmail. I've been expunging myself from the internet. So I'm going to learn hacker techniques to erase myself.
Gotcha.
My family, too. So I'm going to have to learn all of that soon.
Yeah.
And there's no trace. That's something I know I'm a genius at. Found a voicemail. He download it.
Okay.
Add it to my Google Drive. What's your email, Rob?
JuanRodrigo.aguilar@gmail.com.
I don't know Jasmine and the rest of them, but you have it.
I could always send it to them.
So this is the whole file. We should get the whole visual too. You ready to hear it?
You're gonna play right now? Okay. Oh, I see it right there. Here, I'll play right now on my audio. That way you don't have to hear it again.
Nah, I'll listen to it.
Okay.
Wait, let me get a beer.
Yeah.
Hold on.
I'm really glad that this went to your voicemail because I cannot talk to you when you're.
Okay, I'm ready.
All right. I already put the thing to share the screen. Nice.
See it?
Ready?
Yeah.
I'm really glad that this went to your voicemail because I cannot talk to you when you're screaming, obviously. I heard everything you had to say, and so now I want you to hear what I have to say. When I found out that you hooked up with that guy, okay, it changed everything for me. I did not feel the same anymore. I felt very hurt and betrayed because he's a guy. I know that's hard for you to understand, but that's the truth. If it had been a woman, it would have been a different situation. But when that happened, a couple of days later, and we got into an argument, I told you, I'm just moving on with my life, Scott. And you said to me, it doesn't matter that you loved me, that we'd be friends no matter what. And I believed you. Obviously not true. Okay, that's fine. Whatever happens in my life after is my own business. It's none of your business unless I want to make it your business. And the fact that you put me on blast, that you put him on blast, for what? For what at the end of the day? It's not going to change how he or I feel about each other. It's not going to change our relationship. If anything, you just brought us closer together. It's so dumb. And then on top of that, you try to put me on blast with all these girls. Tell them the truth, Scott. Tell them how long you held that shit for me. That was devastating to me. And here's the bottom line. Here's the bottom line. I don't feel comfortable now with you around my kid. That's the truth. Because you were older than that little boy you fucked. Okay? You were older than him. You knew better. And you sit here and you try to victimize yourself like it was him, like he enticed you. You were almost a fucking adult. And then as an adult, you hook up with the guy. That to me is not okay. And then you ask me to marry you, and then you go ahead and you turn around and you call me names. You say that I'm fucking sloppy second. You're such a joke. Everybody was here yesterday reading your messages one by one. Everyone. My sister, her boyfriend, Nick, Christina, Patricia, everybody was here. And everybody was like, wow. And I was like, yeah. And literally, when you wrote that whole thing about like, oh, enjoy my sloppy seconds, You really think Nick's going to let you get away with that? You're a fool. Let me tell you something. Your address, which I have, which now they have, is public knowledge. You're a moron. You're not the only person that lives there. What's wrong with you? Think about Mama. Think about Leo. Do you really want to end up like Jackson because you don't know how to fucking respect another person's life? It's none of your business, Scott. I'm not your woman. You had plenty of opportunity to make me your woman and you didn't. You know why? Because you're a procrastinator, because you have low self-esteem, whatever the fucking reason is. I don't give a shit. You didn't move. It's none of your business. I'm glad now. I'm so fucking glad that the truth came out, because you know what? I was able to just let it go and still love you and still support you and still be your friend. Okay? That was the most important thing. But you don't want me to move on. You don't want me to be happy. I don't ever want to be with a man that I have to worry about that he was with another man. Or guess what? It's boys' night. I don't know what the fuck you're doing. I don't ever want to look over my shoulder. And you know what? With Nick, I don't have to. He's everything you're not. And I'm so sorry that, like, it hurts you. But you know what? You should spend more time working on yourself instead of trying to, like, bring other people down. You wanted to know if I fucked him? Yes, I fucked him this morning, doggy style. I rode his dick. I did everything. We have a wonderfully healthy sex life. He's a Leo. You already know how that goes. And you know what? It's still none of your fucking business. So when these girls message me and they tell me that you're taking this girl or that girl, I don't give a fuck. Let that girl or that girl or that girl worry about you fucking some dude behind their back. Because that's what I would have been worried about my whole life. And I'm not even about to do that to myself or be uncomfortable while you're around my kid or anything like that. All I gotta tell you is watch your fucking mouth. Keep my name out of your mouth. Keep my man's name out of your mouth. Mind your own fucking business and you'll be okay. That's the smartest thing for you to do.
All right.
That boy thing really fucked me up, though,
Oh, okay.
with my stepbrother.
Let's go back.
Shit.
As an adult, you hook up with the guys. That to me is not okay.
Before that.
You were older than that little boy you
Oh, yeah.
fucked, Scott. Tell them
The way
how
she said
long
it.
you held that shit for me. That was devastating to me. And here's the bottom line. Here's the bottom line. I don't feel comfortable now with you around my kid. That's
Yeah,
the
that
truth.
part killed me, actually.
Because you were older than that little boy you fucked.
Jesus, she knew what she was saying, huh?
What does she mean by you were older than that little boy you fucked?
Sydney was about 12. I was 14, 13. I don't know. And I have him on here. I could actually have him talk to them, too.
No, you don't have to do all that.
But
does
that killed me right there.
What does she mean by that?
That's me and my stepbrother, remember?
You mean when you guys were in the shower?
Oh, we hooked up as kids.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, that happened.
I think that's something you didn't tell me yet. Damn, sorry, dude.
No.
No, it's okay, man.
It happened in the shower, and it happened afterwards. He kept coming over, and it just happened. It wasn't me fucking him. It's him fucking me. That's what happened.
Oh, like
Yeah.
like
Mm-hmm.
penetration.
Mm-hmm.
Wow, no wonder. Okay, let me see here.
Told her that.
Okay?
Told her that.
You were older than him. You knew better. And you sit here and you try to victimize yourself like it was him, like he enticed you. You were almost a fucking adult. And then,
So now she's talking about the guy in the club, right?
Yeah.
as an adult, you
Hooked
hook
up
with
is
the
the
guy.
wrong word.
Yeah.
That to me is not okay. And then you
That's just
ask me to
making out, and
marry
she-
you,
she-
and then
she
you
used
go
that
ahead
word.
and you turn around and you call me names. You say that I'm fucking sloppy second. You're such a joke. Everybody was here. Christina, Patricia, which now they have. Up like Jackson because you don't know how to procrastinate, because you have low self-esteem. I'm glad you don't want me to bring other people
Okay.
down.
So the rest of it's all whatever in her opinion. Like, well, just bullshit, really, because she's just trying to flip the story at the end. Whatever, right? Like,
Yeah.
like all that stuff, whatever, right? It's messed up. She's bringing it into the light. The main important thing here, you guys are all right, man. She's just trying to scare you.
So should I even report this?
Like, of course, like
Slow boy part killed me. though.
more so for your family to put them at ease. I personally, I wouldn't tell your mom. I wouldn't tell your mom about it because I don't think you need to bring your mom into this. Cause see, like, look at this right here, right here.
You wanted to know if I fucked him? Yes, I fucked him this morning.
See
Doggy.
that? Now she just fucking.
I don't know what the fuck you're doing.
Just throwing that in
I
your
don't know what
face.
you're doing. I don't ever want to look over another man.
I
You
got it,
didn't move.
got it,
None
I
of your
got it, I
business.
got it.
I'm
I got
glad now. I'm so fucking
No. I'm trying to go to that part here where
glad
she,
that
where
the
she's,
truth
where
came
she's
up like Jackson
Here
because
we go,
you
here we
don't
go.
public knowledge. You
we go.
know, and I was like, yeah. And literally, when you wrote that whole thing about like, oh, enjoy my sloppy seconds, you really think Nick's gonna let you get away with that?
She's trying to scare you right there.
You're a fool. Let me tell you something. Your address, which I have, which now they have, is public knowledge. You're a moron. You're not the only person that
I'll
lives
talk.
there. What's wrong with you? Think about Mama. Think about Leo. Do you really
She right there, she's trying to get, like, she goes, okay, let me really scare him. Your mom, your little nephew.
want to end up like Jackson because you don't know how to fucking respect another person's life? It's none of your business, Scott. I'm not your woman. You had plenty of opportunity to make me your woman and you didn't. You know why?
Lies.
Because you're a procrastinator, because you have low self-esteem, whatever the fucking reason is, I don't give a shit. You didn't move. It's none of your business. I'm glad now. I'm so fucking glad that the truth came out because you know what? I was able to just let it go and still love you and still support you and still be your friend. Okay?
Wow.
The most important thing instead of trying to like bring other people down. You wanted to know if I fucked him? Yes, I fucked.
Okay, I need to hear that part.
Yeah, you didn't hear all that part. She just threw it in your face at that point. Look, man, I think honestly she's just trying to scare you. Like, she didn't say anything like, look, dude, you better be ready because I'm coming for you. Or you better be ready, he's coming for you. Okay? So if I'm you, I don't leave the house. I watch my back every moment if I'm you. Or she didn't say anything like, she didn't say anything on the lines like, hey, man, watch your back. See you around. Not like that. Like, this is just her just going off. Like, you're like, you know, like, this is just a Karen going off. It's a Karen going off. Like, oh, like, you better watch your back. Like, you know, bull. I wanna. And what did you get a better idea of what she said to Joy?
No, he
Same.
needs to write it out though.
Yeah. Whatchamacallit, yeah. I just think you guys are fine, bro.
Why is that?
Still, like I said, like this isn't really, it's a threat, but it's more so a threat with trying to scare you more so than actually wanting to do something to you. Even she said it herself at the end. Keep my name and my man's mouth out of keep my name and my man's name out of your mouth and we'll be just fine. That's kind of her saying, don't keep pushing or else. You know? Like, here, let me see.
Oh, I got it. Got it.
56.
You don't need to play it again,
Okay.
please.
Oh, I'm trying to skip over that one part purposely. Just
For the love of God.
I'm just trying to that last clip of like.
I could take it, but there's so much I could take today and yesterday.
Yeah. No, I hear you, man. No, we're not gonna push you.
Appreciate it.
But like I said, at the end, she even says, just don't talk about us, leave us alone, and we'll be just fine. See, that's somebody that actually wants to hurt you doesn't say that either. They don't say that.
I know. She said it before to other people. I know her patterns.
Yeah. So
you're right.
You guys are fine, man. Like, honestly, hearing, like, I'm actually relieved you hear me. I don't give a fuck, dude, what you did as a kid, dude. Like, who cares, man? We all have our demons. We've all done things as kids that we regretted. Like, you know, stuff like that.
30 fucking 4 years ago. Both consensual.
Right. Like, it's okay, man. Like I said, we all.
It wasn't 17, it wasn't 18, or even 16.
Yeah.
Barely, not even 15.
Yeah. Whatchamacallit, if it helps you any better, bro, I didn't have it. I had something like that as a kid too. Not like that to that degree, but where I didn't know whether I liked guys or girls when I was young too. And it was something that was with one of my cousins as well. And
Jesus Christ.
I forgot about it. I buried it very deep in the hatchet, but I've
Jesus.
you disclosed this with me, so I don't want you to feel like you're like some freaking uh piece of shit human being. I think you'll be surprised at how often it happens to a lot of people, especially at young ages. At young ages, a lot of people don't understand what their sexuality is.
But Rod, the truth is, I explored it again as an adult this year, past 3 years ago.
Right. So, like I said, I didn't go that far, but like I said, it was something more like along the lines of me and my cousin explored it a little bit when we were kids. And we, thankfully, we were both able to put it behind us. And we kind of just never talked about it again. You know, because I think we both understood we were just kids.
Yeah, and that's the thing. We never talked about it, never mentioned it.
Yeah.
Like, hey, what's up? You met him
Yeah.
at Jenna's wedding. It's like, yeah, it's my brother. It's just like my brother.
Yeah.
We
Yeah.
thought we just honestly, it was just whatever is whatever. We don't think about it. We don't talk about it.
Because that's what family tries to do. They try to like look at you from the best
And
light.
we have love for each other. And that's
Exactly.
it.
That's it. Exactly.
He always
Like,
had my back. Always had his. And then it was nothing romantic, nothing like that.
yeah.
Purely physical. But I told Evelyn about that.
Yeah.
So Caroline about that. Oh shit, my mom's calling.
Yeah.
Hello? Yang không như hơn đời này,ยังไม่กินข้าว โอเคผมใช้นั่นแหละขอโทษยัง but okay Jasmine texted me too.
Oh, yeah. Same here. Well, she wants to know if we do another three-way, like a voicemail call. Whatchamacallit, so yeah, dude, let me invite Law. I mean, wait, hold on. Let me put my brakes on. No, are you ready for Jasmine and La to both hear this? It's okay to say no. It's okay to say no.
They need to,
Okay.
but I won't be here to listen to it with them here.
Okay. Okay, let me answer. I just want them to kind of see. I think it'll put them more at ease.
Yeah, thank you for everything, right?
Yeah, man.
So it hurts so much.
Scott, you there? Hello?
Well, didn't go
Yeah,
up.
I'm here. I'm here. I think Jasmine's trying to figure out how to do it.
Can send us the pictures and stuff. I'm doing 10, 20 minutes. Make the call around 8, 9 o'clock. Need a chance to recoup.
Yeah, dude. Once they're on, dude, if you want, I could just do all the talking for you if you don't want to hear it again. You could just, like, step away for a sec. I could just do my best to explain it to them.
Yeah, thank you.
Let me ring them again. Let me ring.
Just gotta play Among Us. It's gonna cheer me up.
Yeah, go for it. Hello? Hey, Jasmine?
Just gonna meet you guys.
Alright.
You guys go for it.
Hello.
Hello?
Is La in this call?
I tried ringing her right now. She was here a second ago.
Okay, let me get my earphones real quick.
Yeah. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba.
Give me a moment. Let me go get Montoya. Here you go.
Hello.
Hey, yeah.
Hi. LG.
I'm gonna call it, I figured it's easier just to have you guys all here. I can just share the file with you guys.
Okay.
Here, let me. Alright. Cool. Oh, perfect. Jasmine's here now. Perfect. Do you guys know how to accept a screen share? Not, I can show you how. It's really easy.
Shouldn't it just automatically show up
Oh, it
on
does?
the screen?
Okay, perfect. Yep, it should be something like that, or sometimes you gotta click on it.
Oh.
Okay, so here, you just pull it up. Alright. You guys see it?
Yeah.
Alright. Play it. Weird.
I'm really glad that this went to your voicemail because I cannot talk to you when you're screaming, obviously. I heard everything you had to say, and so now I want you to hear what I have to say. When I found out that you hooked up with that guy, okay, it changed everything for me. I did not feel the same anymore. I felt very hurt and betrayed because he's a guy. I know that's hard for you to understand, but that's the truth. If it had been a woman, it would have been a different situation. But when that happened, a couple of days later, and we got into an argument, I told you, I'm just moving on with my life, Scott. And you said to me, it doesn't matter that you loved me, that we'd be friends no matter what. And I believed you.
Yeah, Jasmine?
Obviously not true. Okay, that's fine. Whatever happens in my life after is my own business. It's none of your business unless I want to make it your business. And the fact that you put me on blast, that you put him on blast, for what? For what at the end of the day? It's not going to change how he or I feel about each other. It's not going to change our relationship. If anything, you just brought us closer together. It's so dumb. And then on top of that, you try to put me on blast with all these girls. Tell them the truth, Scott. Tell them how long you held that shit for me. That was devastating to me. And here's the bottom line. Here's the bottom line. I don't feel comfortable now with you around my kid. That's the truth. Because you were older than that little boy you fucked, okay? You were older than him. You knew better. And you sit here and you try to victimize yourself like it was him, like he enticed you. You were almost a fucking adult. And then as an adult, you hook up with the guy. That to me is not okay. And then you ask me to marry you, and then you go ahead and you turn around and you call me names. You say that I'm fucking sloppy second. You're such a joke. Everybody was here yesterday reading your messages one by one. Everyone. My sister, her boyfriend, Nick, Christina, Patricia, everybody was here. And everybody was like, wow. And I was like, yeah. And literally, when you wrote that whole thing about like, oh, enjoy my sloppy seconds, you really think Nick's going to let you get away with that? You're a fool. Let me tell you something. Your address, which I have, which now they have, is public knowledge. You're a moron. You're not the only person that lives there. What's wrong with you? Think about Mama. Think about Leo. Do you really want to end up like Jackson because you don't know how to fucking respect another person's life? It's none of your business, Scott. I'm not your woman. You had plenty of opportunity to make me your woman and you didn't. You know why? Because you're a procrastinator. Because you have low self-esteem. Whatever the fucking reason is, I don't give a shit. You didn't move. It's none of your business. I'm glad now. I'm so fucking glad that the truth came out because you know what? I was able to just let it go and still love you and still support you and still be your friend. Okay? That was the most important thing. But you don't want me to move on. You don't want me to be happy. I don't ever want to be with a man that I have to worry about that he was with another man. Or guess what? It's boys' night. I don't know what the fuck you're doing. I don't ever want to look over my shoulder. And you know what? With Nick, I don't have to. He's everything you're not. And I'm so sorry that, like, it hurts you. But you know what? You should spend more time working on yourself instead of trying to like bring other people down. You wanted to know if I fucked him? Yes, I fucked him this morning, doggy style. I rode his dick. I did everything. We have a wonderfully healthy sex life. He's a Leo. You already know how that goes. And you know what? It's still none of your fucking business. So when these girls message me and they tell me that you're taking this girl or that girl, I don't give a fuck. Let that girl or that girl or that girl worry about you fucking some dude behind their back. Because that's what I would have been worried about my whole life. And I'm not even about to do that to myself or be uncomfortable while you're around my kid or anything like that. All I gotta tell you is watch your fucking mouth. Keep my name out of your mouth. Keep my man's name out of your mouth. Mind your own fucking business and you'll be okay. That's the smartest thing for you to do.
That's it.
That was sent this morning.
Yeah, that was sent this morning. So like,
Is that the only threat she's made?
yeah, like I think aside from that, she said something to Joy as well. So told Sky you got to see what she says there. But given that, I'm like, I told him like, nah, dude. I'm like, I think she's just trying to scare you, man. I don't think there's really nothing here to be too worried about. I'm like, if you want to go ahead and make a report, you can. You have to talk more with your brother and see like what it is. Like, but honestly, that right there, even at the end, she says, just don't talk about us, leave us alone. Everybody will be happy, everybody will be fine. So people, people that generally are trying to do harm to you, don't talk in that fashion.
Can I just say something?
Yeah.
To Scott? I don't care what she said about you or whatever she said. I don't care if it's true or not.
I think
I'm not.
Well,
Is he there?
I think he went away. He didn't want to hear it again. He said.
Oh,
he stepped
can
away
you bring
from
him back?
Yeah. Hold on. See. Scott, you there? Oh wait, he's muted. We can't even hear us. Shit, I don't know. He's not picking up.
Okay.
But yeah. I mean, like, I don't know what else. But like I said off that, like, I mean, even like I said, people don't really like that are trying to harm you. Don't really talk in that fashion. To me, I just think she's trying to scare you guys. Honestly.
It didn't sound like she was gonna do anything unless he like said more stuff about her.
Exactly. I don't know what else was said. Like, I don't know. Now I don't. I guess she called Con, so I don't know what was said in that convo. But going off of like this right here, yeah, doesn't really sound like anything unless he continues to push it, which he won't. You know.
Well, from what she told Khan and what Khan told me was that she was trying to calm Nick down so he doesn't do anything. But then when I listen to this, it's kind of a different story.
Right. So
I'll say the same story.
What's the different story that you get from both of them?
It's the same.
No, from the story that I'm getting when she was talking to Khan was that she's on Scott's side and she's trying to protect him. But when she's talking to Scott, she's against him.
It's kind of automatic state where she is right now. She has to do that. Because
Yeah, I know.
Which is kind of how she played it the time before, because the time before when it was to this other guy Vince, she made it sound like I'm doing this to protect you, Scott. Like I'm trying to protect you, kind of a thing.
She just sounds like a really toxic person.
Well, yeah, she is. I mean, clearly not. Now she can only hold herself together for so long, and in that last minute, she just started throwing more. The first minute threw stuff in his face, and then the last minute closed just threw stuff in his face. Kind of a thing.
Hmm.
So like, just a bad person overall for him. So bad person in general for the most part. A lot of the, and then like just the way she tries to spend things, like by saying that you were the one that never made a move. Well, I can honestly say that he's made plenty of moves actually.
Okay.
As far as like the stuff she said about her and her cousin, I have to let him talk to you guys about that one. I mean,
Whose cousin?
Scott.
Scott and what cousin?
I don't know which cousin.
Did Scott
Okay.
tell you? Did Scott tell you, Rod?
Nah, he didn't. I mean, he told me, but I figure it's best you guys hear from him. I feel like it's out of respect for your family. I don't think it's my place to say it.
I mean,
Okay.
I've heard some stuff too, but I don't also think it's my place to say anything.
Yeah. I think if anything, if you're gonna hear it, you should hear it from him than from me.
Okay.
Well, I was hoping Scott would join the call.
No, he wants to talk to you guys. He just didn't want to hear because I'm trying to like decipher the message and break it down. So I'm okay, like this is what this means, and then he's like, okay, Rod, I just need a break. I don't want to hear. I don't want to keep hearing the message. I'm like, okay, but he does want to talk to you guys. Does want to. I just think I can't get a hold. Let's see. Let me just try ringing him right now again.
Okay.
But yeah, that being said, like I said, the main thing is, I don't think you guys got anything to worry about because no one's gonna.
Is this the first time you heard the voicemail?
Yeah, second time.
Oh, okay.
Scott, are you there? Hello? Hello? Yeah, this is the second time I heard it. I'm pretty much, as soon as I heard it, I brought you guys in.
Okay.
Scott? Is he in the call?
He's in the call. I don't know. Maybe it might be easier if I leave.
No, hello?
Yeah.
Scott? Looks like he's watching your stream. Can you hear us? We can't hear you if you're talking.
See. Oh, there. I think he's Scott. You there? We can hear you. I just think he answered. Didn't put the headphones on, maybe.
Class.
You said you didn't.
I thought I didn't either.
Nope.
Yeah.
Oh, you're there. All right, bro. You guys got him. They're just want to talk to you.
Where's my thing? Can you guys hear me?
Yeah.
Oh, I just want to say that, well, you weren't here when I was trying to say it, but I just wanted to say that whatever she said in the voicemail, I don't care if it's true or not, you're still my brother.
Here.
How do y'all feel, like? I mean, do you guys feel the same way I do? Like about like, I mean, as far as like the not being
The threat?
the threat, yeah.
Yeah.
I guess like well, I spoke to you earlier on the phone, Rod. Like I wasn't really concerned that the threats were real, but on the chance that they were, I guess there was a little concern, but I know that she's full of shit.
Yeah.
I think the main thing that really worried me was how this was going to impact the relationship of our family and with each other.
Gotcha. Yeah.
But I mean, I just want to remind people that when situations like this come up, that it's not us against each other, it's going to be us against the problem. And I feel like not just directing this to Scott, but like if you guys deal with the problem, I don't want you guys to feel like you're alone. I just want you guys to know that I'm always here for you.
Okay.
Thank you.
That's what it's about. You guys just gotta have each other's back. At the end of the day, you guys are on the same team. Always remember that. Even when you guys feel like, yeah, Jasmine hit it around the head. When you guys feel alone, always remember that even though you guys may have your arguments, but at the end of the day, you guys all love each other. You guys are brothers and sisters. Boyfriends and girlfriends will come and go. But you guys will always have each other. Yeah, even friends come and go. Family sticks is what sticks around in the end. Especially you guys. You guys have a good. Even though you guys don't always agree, I've always told Scotty that I'm jealous of the dynamic you guys have because you guys.
That's why she's trying to hurt us.
Because you guys actually hang out and talk and get along. Me and my brother, we barely talk to each other, and he's my only brother. And we're really the only real connection to us is just because we share the same blood. But you guys actually talk, hang out, get-togethers, and you guys are like make jokes, watch movies together. It's like, tell them, man, like what you guys have, man, right there, that's special. So even though you guys aren't always gonna get along, just remember that right there, what you guys got, man, what I wouldn't give to have that kind of relationship with my brother, you know?
That's what the doctor said.
Not where how much they owe. So after like looking,
I hit Joy's car maybe last Friday.
The smart car.
Yep.
Wait, what happened?
hit Joy's smart car backing out. He's parked in the red, but it's my fault. I got so upset about it.
When?
Probably not just last Friday, but the Friday before.
Mom told me about that. She said it was no big deal.
But that's it right there.
Better
Why is that
example,
no
like,
big deal? Why did Joy say, hey, he came out and he's like, don't worry about it. Safe to work. Then the next day he knocked on my door. It's like, hey, how you doing? Are you all right? I'm actually gonna pick up a new phone. Do you want one? I'm like, why am I getting one? He's like, well, I heard you mention it and I never got back to you on it. Don't worry about it. Go pick it up. Then I told my doctor about it. When you first hit the car, what happened? Who'd you get mad at? It's like yourself. The anger part is the other personality that comes out because we're just not one person. So all these other different emotions and feelings that we have, different sides of us. So you have to learn to talk to it. Work in progress. Said there's people out there that internalize and people that externalize. The people that externalize are the ones prone to violence. So you rather punish yourself over it than anything. When I told him about the phone thing, he's like, wow, must really love you. I've only had that happen 4 times in my life. 4. And it was amazing that I couldn't even believe it. You don't really see these kind of relationships.
It's true. It's very rare.
It's incredibly rare. And he's been in the field 20 years on top, even longer than that. This guy's old. So for the most part with therapy with him, he would talk about himself because it's relatable to me. You know, with stories. For the most part, it feels like I'm listening to his story. Then he'll break the science down. It's a tough process, but he told me clues of these type of people, they're just it's like I looked up gaslighting a little bit more. They find ways to manipulate you into confusing you, and then they bring you back by giving you false compliments and all these other things. So when I saw those pictures and all that stuff I revealed, like your true nature came out. And that's why I told her That's why I wasn't afraid to hide anything anymore. When I was down there in Visalia, she's like, you have any family? I'm like, I only have like stepbrother. Then when she found out all that stuff, she just threw it in my face. Called me all these names, everything. Aside from the voicemail, it was even worse. And that's when it all changed. Mind you, this is the same person that says, I love you. Even this past week, when the planned trip to Canada, all these things. We're going to spend more time together. Why are you still with him? And then she's entitled to not to tell me what to tell me. That's true. She doesn't have to. So why is she throwing it back about the hookup? Her idea of a hookup is me in the restroom with that dude. That's her idea of hookup. That's why she used those choice words. When Sydney was ever, I was probably 13, 14, 12, 11. And for some reason, the family just wanted us all shower together. Happened. We don't ever talk about it. When we see each other, we don't bring it up. So for her, she brought more of the negative out. First, she said, I love you no matter what. Work through it. And then she just kept teetering off. That hurt her, that this is a man. That's the way a man should be.
Wait, she's judging you over something that happened years ago?
And she said I cheated on her. We weren't together a lot when that happened. I was single. She was fucking like 20 guys. She said so herself. All those things, she'd been sleeping around. I'm like, wait a minute,
So
we
is
weren't
she
together.
homophobic?
She has gay
Is
friends.
she
But no,
homophobe?
she's also racist too, lot.
Yeah,
Like she
she
said, like she's
probably
like, "We
is.
your dog, bitch." Her true nature came out.
How
Sometimes
can you say that?
They can't. You
When-
don't see the truth though. See, that's what my therapist said. You'll never know the truth, but the truth came out when everything pulled it out of her, and it's just like I don't know if I can show you this, Scott. I'm like, I'm ready. Just show it to me. Just 5 pictures of gay or whatever. Scott's, gotta leave for a man anyway. I'm like, the fuck? I would have explored that a long time ago already. And that's the time just to explain to you guys where I'm coming from. You don't have to understand it, but for a long time I didn't feel loved after first time around Caroline. She was living with Danny, the baby daddy. She left with the ex-fiance and the threats came and all this stuff, and she was never clear about anything. It drove me crazy. It threw my phone. It's just everything I learned about pickup arts and all this stuff, I had to reinvent myself after all. That's why I went out. I did the things. I went to do something I was afraid of. Socialize. To actually talk to a woman. For a long time, I was never taught that. You were never taught that. We didn't have a father to teach us those things. For men, it's very difficult. Not to say what mom did was, no, what she did was incredible. Raising 4 kids, wonderful kids. I know we're not bad. For what she did, people can't even do right now but 1 kid. No offense, Rod.
Yeah, God.
Because they would co-parent, co-share. Mom held that shit by herself and fought $4 an hour in a chicken factory. When mom told me what, our dad did, my dad, how he abused my mom, I never want to be that shit. I made sure that doesn't fucking happen. And she said she's got her my family day. I want to end everything with her. I know it'd be easy to destroy them, but the best revenge live well, because what Rod mentioned was true a lot. I love you so much. I love you too, Jasmine. You even love Rod. You see me through my worst, my best. If that's not a brother, I don't know what that is. It's a chosen family. And for a time, I thought that was her. Really, she just wanted to accept and get in. And the hardest thing for her, which I know her well, she knows my weaknesses too, is her reputation. And that's what I did. And what I did was wrong. I played dirty. I screwed the pooch from what my therapist said. You don't ever argue with a woman. That's the rule. She taught me that. From a lot of money and everything, at the end of the day, you don't argue with a woman because they would lie in court for the most part if they wanted to. Maybe similar to that story of, what Ian was going through. Cousin. Or even with Bong and Grandpa. Who knows? I don't know. And there's real cases too. The people that fake it, they really do it in a hurtful way where there's real cases out there and they're overlooked. And the thing is, she threw it in my face about all the stuff that happened with me. The only thing she could focus on was, you didn't tell me. You betrayed me. I'm like, I didn't even tell myself. I had to expunge that shit. When all the Caroline stuff happened, I didn't know stuff happened to me and Uncle. And I was probably 2-3 years old. I
What,
fucking
Uncle?
shelved. Yeah, that fucker in prison.
He did stuff to me too.
He'll never ever step foot in here again. I'm so sorry that happened.
No, it's okay. I don't let it define me. I don't want it to control my life.
Good.
And it wasn't just him. It was also Gene, who took me into the closet and told me to shut up and not tell anyone. And I was only 5 during that time, and I don't even know what he was doing. All he just told me was that when he was done, he just said, don't tell anyone. And I was a kid and I didn't know anything, so I said, okay, I won't tell anyone. And it was not until I got older and I thought back and I said, that shit wasn't right.
You don't know anything. It's children.
Yeah.
It's not your fault. It's that piece of shit's fault.
Yeah.
And I thought that's what I was doing. Thought I was moving on. Taking the step. That's why it took me a little while to look for someone, because I had to look at the profile and I had to talk to a man about it. Oh, that's why I asked you guys, should I look for a woman or a man? Regardless if a woman's been experienced in that field, Only a man will actually know how man is, like chemistry wise.
Well, you they just know they. You know,
So
they,
testosterone and
testosterone is wired differently. We like, even though we both come from the
just like
same
women's
planet.
wired differently, and we will never understand what pregnancy is, what period is, or
Yeah,
all of the tough stuff that women have to deal with.
yeah.
For the most part, men tend to burden and hold it in. That's our biggest problem. That's why violence and all that stuff comes out.
Yeah, I went.
So he's been explaining to me anger because he knows either I internalize until I blow up.
That's what my
Right.
therapist said when I was 7. Said it. They said that I was my problem was I was an internalizer. Still am to this day in some ways, you know. Guys are but that is a typical thing within guys. We kind of internalize
Self
it, like,
sabotage.
well, because it's what we're taught. We're taught to be like, nah, be a man, hold it in, don't cry, don't do this. Like, come on, you're a man. You're not a pussy, right? Be a man, right?
Right. Right. You're not supposed to feel. You're not supposed to do anything.
Yeah, exactly.
So here's what I need to tell you guys. Like, I self sabotage myself. I know for a long time, maybe after that relationship, one string to the next. I kept saying to Caroline, I'm like, I kept writing to the string either Joanne, Alyssa, those. And then she said to me, these are keywords. You don't take the initiative, Scott. And then all that stuff came out in the voicemail. That's why, though. She got fed up with it. I'm like, no, I made the moves. It's just not the ones you wanted. You know, the expectations. And that's okay. It's just not the right fit at the end of the day. I accept that. But when someone makes you feel like you are loved, you are worth something, it's just, she knows the code to talk to people, to get in, to get what she wants.
I'm gonna be honest right now. I didn't like her from the beginning.
That's okay.
Like there was just something off about her. It was just my gut feeling.
That's good. Keep to it. Because we make excuses like love. You put blinders on. I put it on myself. That wasn't her. I made those choices. So my doctor asked me, will you ever trust again? I said no. It took a while. I told you Rayla and Rod. I said no. He's like, you think that's wrong? Then I looked at him, paused for a bit, and I said, no. Stepped me out and smoked a cigarette.
Yeah.
Like, come on. What's funny is when I sat in therapy, he just got in a car thing and he was looked stressed out, and all of a sudden he switched that shit. He switched that shit so fucking fast. His face was red. He looked stressed out. And he thought it was a good time to come in. You need some time. It's like, no, come on in. I'm like, what's wrong with the car? He's like, alternator or something like that. It's just going to cost a lot of money. But you know what? I was safe. I didn't stop in the middle of the road. I stopped in the parking lot. That's what matters.
Yeah.
And then all of a sudden, he switched. His face stopped being red. He's like, okay, so what's going on? You're being threatened. And then he goes over to get some Ritz crackers. Tosses it to me, eats it while mumbling on it.
He's got a very laid back approach.
Very laid back.
And it's okay to not trust right now.
No, I think that's okay though.
Yeah.
You know? I think that's okay though.
I still don't trust men after Alvin.
Yeah.
Right. That's what I'm saying though. It puts I think I know what he's trying to say. It's when you go in, he said, you know what your biggest fault is? And so what's that? For being a good person. That is it. When you're raised right, when you're raised negatively in an environment where it's just negative and you just bring out negative all the time, they live in that shit. They live in that mud. You didn't say that, but that's just my interpretation.
Yeah.
I could be wrong. They live in that mud. So Caroline won't recognize a good thing if she sees it. And that was it. Because just like I didn't really see Sandy, and I told her about that too. Because I know I was so toxic that time that whatever I have is going to spread on her. And I isolated myself for a reason. I went to grave shit for a reason. I chose all those things because I didn't think I was deemed for society during the day. Or I couldn't even walk out during the day to even buy a cup of fucking coffee. I would shake. So it's a matter of self-worth and all that. It's just all self-sabotage, from procrastination to self-esteem, everything. I know I let myself do all those things. I didn't believe anymore. So after string of all things that happened, I just didn't think I was successful with women at all. I had to study it. I had to download it. I had to get every single fucking pickup Bible that I could to change who I am. And then when I did it, I didn't like it anymore. And I just tried to be happy as I can. And at the same time, I just kept making jokes and stuff. I didn't know I was hurting you guys at the same time. I'm sorry for that. As much as I hate her, she did say it's like clay, like a potter's wheel. She's taking her own therapy, whatever the case may be. And there's good moments and bad moments, but honestly, I think to me, it was all just a big lie at the end of the day, from what I learned. Am I gonna not trust people? No, not at all. But I think what I feel is I'm not gonna be as trusting, because when you let people in, you have to be careful who you let in, because maybe their intentions are not what they appear to be. And that's what I take from it.
Yeah.
That now I'm gonna be more guarded and not reveal anything about anything. They don't need to know all that information or anything at all about me. Who I know, who my friends are, they don't need to know anything. I mean, bringing you guys up was the way I could date girls. Bring you guys up all the time. And sisters. Because when you bring up family and you show that it shows that you're grounded. That you're actually a person. But now it's like, man, I don't need to tell anybody.
Well, the one, like I said, like, good thing, even though it got ugly, you got to see who she really was.
But he also said that too. I should have been Joe right now.
Like, you didn't have to wait till you guys had a home and a house and like 3 kids later till you
Well, the
saw.
pregnancy test, Rod.
Well, yeah, but like, there was that, but we never knew if it was even if that was real, because let's not forget who we're dealing with. So
It's entrapment, yeah.
exactly. So like I said, it's a good thing you found out now than a few years later. I would have ideally you would have had that gut instinct that Law had from the very beginning. You would have like kind of just kept a nice little safe distance, but hey, in the end, it's a learning process because of how deep it went. How cut or how deep the cut went. Now it makes it stick that much more in you. As in, like, you'll never let this repeat again. And again, don't matter what was said. People that, like I said, that are here with you, they don't see you. They see you as a brother, and that hasn't changed. And like I said, like, I can't stress enough again just how special what you guys how special is what you guys truly have.
So I was gonna take to my grave.
Yeah.
When I decided what I decided, and that's why I posted on Facebook.
Yep.
That if I tell you guys, no one will love me. And she's shown me that. And that's why I felt if anyone knew, that would understand her. So I never told anyone. It happens all the time. Men, women, fucking just hit on me. Not even that good looking. But it's that energy. It's like what Ebony said. It's just you can't help but be attracted to that. So
You know that humans are not fully straight, right?
No.
Like, I don't even think that exists.
or
It's
yeah.
more it's more
Mhm.
so like society kind of like tells you
Because
that you're straight. Or you either
yeah,
like a
because
girl or you either
there was a study done on it, and it says that majority of people are not straight.
I feel like, and I was telling Scott this earlier, I feel like people that are like in the ages of like 50, like, you know, like say like when do people actually start exploring sexuality? Maybe like around, let's just say 10. I don't know. I really don't know. I'm just ballparking this. But I think kids that are like within like the age of 10 to even like 17, they don't really know what their sexuality is. I think society kind of,
Okay, here's my confession then.
yeah.
I'm bisexual.
Really?
Yes.
I
Yes.
Yeah, like
and
I
I'm
already
a
knew that. I already knew that.
But here's the
and
thing. What's your all take? Because I've told Scott this. I've told Scott I've always felt all girls. I think all girls are a little bisexual.
and I've kissed Kamal.
Okay.
Okay,
Whoa.
out of like other girls, you chose Kamal.
She told me to practice kissing her so I could kiss my first boyfriend.
She's
Okay,
still lying.
So I think
tricked you.
maybe she was bi, and La just got caught
and-
up in it.
Oh.
And then my other friend Ashley watched.
Oh my god. Wasn't
What
Ashley
is
bi?
happening?
Lesbian?
And Ashley was bisexual too.
So she was into it.
Yeah.
But you've never actually like dated a girl, or have you?
No, I don't think I could ever do that, but I think other girls are attractive. That's it.
Yeah, and
Yeah.
that's where I come from. I think that's what I mean by I think all girls are a little bi. Just
From it. It grossed me out from there. And just like, I'm not. Yeah, that's not for me. I don't like fish. You know, I don't like this type of food. I feel.
Wait, how did Jasmine know I was bisexual?
She always says that to you. It's a joke. Because you have
No,
lots
but
of
I feel
girlfriends.
like I've gotten some vibes. There's times where you're like, oh my god, this girl, she's like so pretty.
That's normal.
I don't think I've said that.
I think Jazz is one of the straightest girls I've ever met.
Oh no, you're wrong.
I may be wrong there.
At least I didn't practice kissing my best friend.
But I think that's what it is, guys, right here.
Yeah.
This is why Caroline wanted to break the family dynamic. If you kind of think like how America is too, they want to break the family dynamic to make it normal. Like, think about it. When people live in a single home or whatever it was, people make fun of that. I'm like, that was how it was back then. From villages to other civilizations, it just kept evolving. And then they just threw the idea that you have to go out at 18 and all this stuff. So family in one roof or whatever it is, that's what me and Tony talks about. Boss, whatever now. Like they want to break that dynamic for a long time. So when Caroline is coming from a place where she doesn't have a good relationship with her mom says nasty things to her all the time. Her dad too. Likes to beat her. She was raped by her brothers, 3 of them, while the other one stood watch. 2 of them raped her, made her do stuff when she was a child. She was fucked over after that. And then the other brother watched. All 3 brothers. My sister
This
always
is
said nasty things
Caroline?
all the time. Yeah. So if anyone knows any dirt on the past, I do too. I don't need to draw it out. Like I don't use it to hurt you, like she did with me. So, but even if I bring that up, like you interrupt me with that story, I'm like, I've heard this 17 times. I know it's a traumatic experience, but it's just I can never get a word in. I can say nothing. It's always she wants to be in control of the conversation and every single thing and pin out every point that's either wrong in her eyes, and she's always right. Or no, yeah, that's not right. And this and that. So for her to be with this new guy, they deserve each other because they're both religious nuts that think a certain way based on this book. And most of the things they're doing is not even following the book anyway.
Well, typically the
They
people
only
that
pick and choose.
typically those people are the same people that'll be you remember those old pictures where like anyways they're the same people that'll be like, I have the Bible and I am I am a soldier of God, and then in the other hand they have a knife ready to kill you.
God.
Like they're those kind of people. Like they think just because they have a book or they claim a religion that they're automatically a good person. No, if part of being a Christian or a Catholic or Muslim or whatever religion that you may come from is practicing what the texts are, practicing the texts and the beliefs, not just I have the book so I'm good. So to me, in my experience at least, though, I found those people to be the most hypocritical people.
Yeah, I mean, look at the threat that was made. This guy apparently studied the Bible, page by page or some bullshit.
Right.
She was so fascinated by it.
Right.
And those the clues are all there, and we kept getting fights over it for the past year or even more.
And supposedly
He's good around. Then another guy's been around. Then another one. Guy friends. I want everyone to love me.
Yeah.
And I love everybody. I don't judge anyone. Really? No, that's not true.
No,
You only pick and choose who you want.
Exactly.
We all do, but the way you do it is just manipulative and controlling. And all right, I'm just plain evil.
Yeah, but again, you just gotta just look at where she come from. Like what you said, she came from a family that, number one, brothers,
nieces, nephews, no one likes her.
They was raped, and then even her own mother didn't like her. So to her, that's why she's like, me. I do me. I look out for me. I handle my business. I take care of myself, Scott, because that's all she knows. She doesn't know what it's like to be part of like a community or a hive or family, whatever you want to call it.
She's always stated that too. She's been jealous of how I am.
Oh yeah, exactly. Hell
several
yeah.
million times.
Hell yeah, she's jealous of it because you have something she's never had, and she never will have.
So you're so lucky to have that. So for her to attack, it comes from a place that she doesn't have that, and she's trying to look for it deeply through other people.
Yep.
By trying to find family through other people. That's so desperately.
Yep.
And mind you, when I drove down, her dumbass was fucking crying because her family made her run out in the woods or some shit. Never explained the story. All I did was hug her to sleep. She cried.
Yeah.
I was there for all those moments. When I said enough is enough, no, I'm the one to blame again.
It's just she did a lot of she just took a lot of her anger out on you.
Well, the law of anger is I'm always right. He or she's trying to hurt me. I'll hurt you back. So I know where it comes from. You just don't argue with anger anymore. So you keep exercising it, keep reminding myself. What I learned is, like my therapist said, doctor, I just call him Doc. You have the toolkit. Just use it.
Yeah.
I've always had it. And there's things you don't know. You don't even know. And you won't ever really know because you were never taught or trained it. Well, you think, you get to actually be Huffian because you have insurance. Well, everyone else does it?
Yeah.
What the hell? We could be so much better with all of this. And then I'm thinking, like, why don't you just teach it for free? But, Even he's got car problems. I mean, this guy. Hey, what's that? Is that your page, Rod?
Nah, I'm just spying. Seeing what? Oh, this one right here?
Yeah.
This is my page. Barely.
Okay.
I was that bird. This is my page, yeah.
Well, just to let you guys know, I expunged everything. Stream. I just left 2 videos on YouTube. I got rid of my Facebook, my Instagram, my Pinterest, my Twitter, my LinkedIn.
Are you gonna change your phone number?
Try to in 2 weeks. Don't block her. If she calls, just leave it.
Okay.
Because if blocks, she just get crazy and crazy. But if it rings, she's like, oh, at least he's not blocking me anymore. I won't pick up. That's the willpower I have to have. And will have. And try to sound just here. I'm putting my foot down on it. I know I just let you do you. Like, no, I totally agree with you. This is non negotiable. Me, you could hurt me all you want. Been built to learn to take it. But everyone else I love, that's not negotiable. And this is coming from a mother. What a horrible piece of shit. She said she doesn't trust me around her son. I'll never do that shit. I swear on my fucking life, Buddha, God, whoever. At the end of the day, I will never, ever hurt anyone that way. Especially Leo.
Yeah.
To have those thoughts, I'm like, what the fuck is wrong with you?
Well, don't even let.
With all that stuff that happened, I would never let that happen. Even around like other people. Fucking die for this kid.
But that's just her toxicity speaking. She's just
That's what
trying
I'm
to.
saying.
She's just trying to get. Like I said, she's just trying to hurt you at that point.
But here's the thing. I know she's still human somewhere in there. For all that demon blood. Right. There's human somewhere in there. That's the part that I fell in love with. Not in love with her anymore. That's a fact. That changed this morning. Instantly. There's a grace period of this stuff happens, and one day, when I know her really well, she's gonna fucking cry to bed. This shit's gonna hit you so fucking hard like a truck. Maybe you're in the honeymoon phase or whatever it is. And Choi Khan told me this. God, you think it's just this guy? Just gotta do the same shit to that guy, like another guy.
Yeah,
It's gonna be another one.
Yeah.
Did she just meet him?
She's known him since like high school or something, but he's been around. She don't care if he slept around with her friends and stuff. It's just like there's no standards for people in Visalia. At least the people.
I just think she probably doesn't have anything exciting going on in her life.
She doesn't work a lot, and her legs fail her. You know, her legs. She can't walk. All of a sudden,
She
she
doesn't
loses
have a
feeling in her
job?
legs.
I
No,
thought she
she
was
works
a doctor
the
or
sleep thing, but
something.
then because of her getting injured a few years back, I don't know.
So she can't walk?
Sometimes she can't walk. Either she's overly obese and she fell and messed up her meniscus.
Oh.
The insurance won't give her money. And now her job's
So-
cutting her out, telling her not to work. The doctor said you can't work anymore. So now she's not even have money. So she has to latch on, survive on the next best thing. I don't have enough money. So she can't latch on to me. So she's gonna latch on wherever she can survive to pay the mortgage and all that. That's exactly why she's doing this. Because that's what the doctor taught me. That it's about money. Security at the end of the day. That men make money to meet women. Women meet men for the money.
Well, then I must be different.
Man, I wish Austin was rich.
If you think about money, it's not just like money though, but it's value, security. So I get what he's saying, because no one wants to be with someone that doesn't have security. You know.
So it's more so guys try to get more different types of value to attract the women, and the woman is attracted to value.
That's why I took out of it.
Yeah.
It's being very literal, but
But of course, yeah, we just say money. But yeah.
Yeah, but I guess in this sense, like money could represent like something different.
Yeah, exactly.
even the idea of marriage and all that stuff, though, is secure. And you don't want to be with somebody that just doesn't have anything going on.
Yeah, exactly.
For the most part, that was me. You know, that's why I thought I couldn't meet anybody. And it's probably necessarily true. It's fine. But I've worked full time and I've accrued what I accrued.
Yeah.
Honestly, most people don't even know I have a pension plan. I don't reveal that to anyone. Like, no one even knew about it at work. So, yes, the pay's not there, but there's so much out here. It's like digital gold. There's always room for a better job. It doesn't define you. What defines you is what you enjoy to do. Whether you get paid for money for it or you don't. Because he told me if you just keep going back to this pain or the memory or whatever, you're just kind of diving in and you're just cutting yourself mentally, per se. And he also taught me not to be too smart. So you don't let them know you're smart, Scott. Why are you explaining things? See, that's my problem.
Yeah.
You told me that. You don't explain.
Well, that goes guys and girls. You never like when it comes.
Oh yeah, you didn't bring gender into it, but
yeah, that you, especially when you're dealing in the workplace or even anything competitive. Never let your opponents know how smart you really are.
I mean, I wish I could record. I know he's been recording our sessions, but
Yeah.
I need to record it when I get in. I don't know if I can. I'm gonna ask him though. Can I record the session? Is that okay? Back where I learned. So he told me my homework is to file the police report. That's your homework. All right, see you. Walks away.
Did you do it? Did you finish it?
No, I didn't finish it yet. I just kind of been waiting for you guys and trying to wind down. I already took tomorrow off and gotta compile it right now. I think I just have to dig. I deleted my Facebook, so I don't have any information. But I have it from what you guys accrued to me, so I just have to send it. So what do you think of the only thing I was concerned about the video is the me and Sydney part. The how she worded it. I feel like I'm getting in trouble if I send that part.
In trouble from who?
The law says younger guy, you're older.
Nah.
He's younger than you, you're older.
You weren't 18.
Not to mention, at the end of the day, it's just her word versus you, and that's something that, not only is it in the past, but it's something where you can, that's not the main thing. They're there to see, is there anything here that can be constituted as a threat, and that's what they will look at.
What do you guys think? Thanks, Fran. What do you guys think?
Well, go ahead. I'll go last.
Sounds like accusations the whole time.
Really?
Yeah, she doesn't have any solid proof.
So in a way, telling her the truth was a blessing for me, though. Shows the true colors.
Because what they're gonna look at is they're gonna be like, okay, so she is saying that she has your address, and you think he's gonna let you get away with that. They'll look at that, and they're gonna also look at, like they're saying, like, it's public. You keep your mouth shut, we'll be just fine.
And just like her whole like tone and attitude throughout the whole phone call or voice message. In the morning.
Yeah.
She kind of just doesn't put herself in a good light either.